darlings, and welcome to this reading today. These are timeless readings and they are general readings as well, so take what resonate. I hope you find something useful from this. The intention is always for the highest good of all. If you're new, then just know whatever comes through, this is what I pick up on, the energy, the messages that I channel. So let's do this. Spirit, what do they need to know? Ooh, that one got to the floor. Let me grab it. Ooh, we're talking about career today. Okay, great. That kind of has been on my mind as well. It says on this card here, climbing the ladder, advancement, job change, promotion, side hustle, and bonus. And the first thing that I feel that's coming through is you figuring out what you can do as a side hustle, something to add to your current career that can be beneficial for your family and yourself. It's, I know it says hustle, but the idea is that not to hustle actually, but do something more pleasant for yourself and still make enough income to support you, your family, and then the goals that you set aside for yourself. It feels like to me that currently, wherever you are, it might not be enough one way or another. And so there is this dissatisfaction with it and wanting to climb up in a higher level income by doing something maybe not so traditional, right? By doing something that speaks to you more and makes sense to you more than maybe even like a creative way of making money, maybe something that you never considered before, but it's been on your mind recently. And so you are trying to do some research on it, looking up, feeling how I feel like writing it almost like down the steps that need to be completed in order for you to start this. So for example, if you are thinking, oh, I'm gonna do, I don't know, let's just do YouTube video, what do I need for it, right? Or if I'm doing some other service, what do I need to put in place to be able to start reaching out people, finding those outlets where I can put my talents, what I mean is your talents, your creativity, your skills to a better use. And it's almost like feels maybe that you feel that maybe you feel that all those skills are not really engaged right now currently at your occupation, and so there is this urge of going in and doing something else, and almost like maybe restless Aries energies right now pushing you to wanting to make something happen, taking actions, whatever that looks for you. So I feel that this been on your mind and you're starting to get to the point where you're actually taking actions. You're not just thinking about it, but you're trying to figure out, okay, what's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? And I'm just tuning in to see if anything else coming in through this card. Wanting to work with your hands, wanting to have more flexibility, wanting to have more time with your loved ones, and like even like personal time. If you don't have anybody close that you spend time with, if you're single, for example, it's still the desire is to have extra income so that you can dedicate it towards your interest, towards maybe travel, towards opening up whatever you want opened up to do. Um, even if you like investing in your hobby, certain hobbies could be more expensive, right? Or you want to go into development and sign up for classes, go back to school, that requires finances. But so the energy is also like investing in yourself. All right. Okay, what else do we need to know about the growth and career that's happening? What's holding you back, maybe, or what's the energies? Okay, what deck do you want me to use? Oh my god, I'm between those decks. Which one? Let's do that one. I will tell me if it's not the one. What else do they need to know? What steps do they need to take when it comes to their career spirit? Is there something that's holding them back? Is there something that needs to be realigned, rethought of, maybe a mindset change? Or what else? What else do they need to know to get to that side hustle to start? A bunch of cards wanted to come out, so let's see. So this is how it came, misaligned and aligned, and it's funny, I just said that. So perhaps you are overthinking how to start it because you can see on these images right here how it's almost like, a headache. And thinking too much of how I'm making it happen and bringing up old fears and insecurities. Perhaps some of you already tried to start something on your own and didn't work out, and then so there is like fears associated with it being a failure in your ventures. Yet, you know, a lot of times that mental energy create like the resistance because whatever you believe it is going to propel you towards something or not, right? Or stop you towards your goals. And the best, I feel like, belief to have also, what I want to say, the benefits of strengthening belief, and if you want to adopt a belief, is that you'll be okay no matter what, right? That you can handle it, that you can handle if something didn't work out the way you wanted, that just means that there is other doors to walk through. So if you have that good, strong belief in yourself that you can handle it no matter what, then you're more likely to take those risks and not sit in stagnation because time is going. Time is clicking, right? So you want to get more into aligned position to move forward. And for you to be able to do it is really analyze what is holding you back, what kind of belief systems you have that might be holding you back, and start working. Okay, start eliminating them, adapting a new one, because if you have one idea and then another idea is fighting it, you're not moving towards what you want, you're not getting aligned. And I really want to put it this way, even though it came in reverse, because I do want to encourage those energies of alignment to go and move through and trust the process and just not wait for the signs necessary, but start doing those actions, because this energy was packed with actions. And I think more you do it, more you can feel and see what's aligning for you, because sometimes when you stand there waiting for something to happen, you're not moving, so you're not going forward and then getting readjusted, right? Like you go here, let's go here, like you hit something. If you always stay here, you don't even go anywhere, so you're not making progress. The next card that showed up is let go. Let go of disappointments of the past. Let go of that voice in your mind that might be telling you you cannot figure this out, you can't do this, you can't do that. Honestly, again, it's all boils down to your belief system, and it is such a beneficial thing to do, to go through those limiting beliefs and address them. See which ones you don't want to keep in your backpack of your life, right? Because they will be there to slow you down, really doubt you, to create more resistance. So let go what's been holding you back, what is not feeling like expansion. Right now I feel pulled down in my heart center and in my, like, wrist, like almost like constraints there, like it's chains that hold you down, and I feel like you need to just woof, let's go. No fear, baby, you can do it. And the other card that showed up is the holiest temple, and again it was in reverse, but look how beautiful this card is. I feel like it matches the theme today with crystals I have and the feather and just those beautiful colors. So I don't know what it means, this card, in the deck, because I've never read the book for this. I prefer reading intuitively and see what kind of energy comes in. And to me, this is just a reminder of how wonderfully capable you are and how bright your light can shine from within if you nurture it, if you pay attention to it, if you do not get your energy into many places, if you're closing your loops, meaning if you started something but it's not finished and it's on the in the back of your mind, it's almost like it's running that circuit out of you, right? So sometimes we have to close those loops, either finish something or let go it completely, so that the energy can be focused more um, in you and around you, so that you can use it towards achieving something that you want, right? Like to create that side hustle. Sometimes you have to let go of things so that you have that inner energy to build new things in your life. And so I think that's what the cards are also reminding you, not only like your belief system to let go, but also perhaps you're spending too much time on some sort of commitments that maybe are ready to be released, so that you have time to cultivate more inner energy, more creative energy, more you want hustle energy. Like physically, sometimes you need to work harder, right? Spend longer hours towards something that you really want. But if your body is physically exhausted, it's really hard to be moving through and creating from the right space, from the right heart alignment. And so this card feels like really pulling your energy back, really claiming it, um, almost like being in this chamber of healing and rejuvenation, so that you can again use that energy towards creating something. And because it was in reverse, so the card came like this when I flipped it. I feel like that is just a reminder that you're not currently in that space of um, making the commitment to yourself, making a commitment to your dreams, especially right now. It looks like it's coming for the career change. There is definitely a change. There's definitely feel this energy of wanting to change whatever you're doing right now, just because it is not fulfilling you in the way you maybe deep down feel you should feel when you're doing something more fulfilling, or maybe you feel like you're capable of more. There's talents and gifts that are not being used towards what you want. And so, again, that's that urge of going and wanting to do something. Is there anything else, Spirit, that they need to know? So the misalignment comes from you also following up someone else's idea of the career. So for some of you guys, you are following an idea that was installed to you, or maybe it's your partner saying, no, this is what you should be doing. This is good money, or this, da 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 da, but it's not. It's not yours. Okay. So sit with what you are planning and see if it's really for you, or is it you nurturing someone else's goal in life. Yeah, because I feel like that's important, and that's where that misalignment energy might be coming from. Because there is a level of purity of the heart when it comes to wanting to do something, and you would feel it if it's yours, because it's almost like a childlike energy of just knowing and wanting to do it, and excites you, and it brings joy just for sheer joy of creation of it, of even having that challenge of bringing something into the world and playing with it. And that's why I feel like the word and energy I'm feeling about it right now talking is that purity of it, like this joy, this if it brings me that like energy of the child, that they see something, or something channels through them, and they're like, oh, I'm going to do this, and they just go. They don't sit there and think, oh, if I do this, and then what if this happened, and what if this shows up, and what others will think about me, right? They just like bypass it and go and do it. Um, Anything else, Spirit? No, I feel like this message is pretty straightforward and complete. So thank you for tuning in for this reading. I wish you guys a lot of luck with this, and um, hoping that you are able to let go whatever you need to let go so that you can make more space for the energy to start creating something beautiful, beneficial for yourself in your life. Well, thanks for tuning in. Best of luck. Until next reading, take care.